What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Boys Do Sports. Today, we are talking about the most frustrating fantasy football backfields for 2026. Picking the right running back stuck in a committee can make a huge impact on your fantasy season. It decides whether you got a value starter or just a roster-clogging backup that you're dropping in week 4. Today, we're going to discuss the top backfields that could make or break your season, starting with the Broncos. Sean Payton loves complicated backfields, and this backfield is 100% that. It consists of second-year R.J. Harvey, injury-prone veteran J.K. Dobbins, fourth-round rookie Jonah Coleman, and lastly, the Sean Payton favorites Jaleel McLaughlin and Tyler Batty. Last year, Dobbins led Denver running backs in rush attempts and rushing yards while only playing 10 games. Harvey led this backfield in snaps, targets, and receptions, but he also wasn't necessarily startable until week 13 after Dobbins went down. All of these backs will come at a discount and won't be much of a risk, but picking the right one will offer good value as a fantasy starter in Sean Payton's backfield. I assume it will be a lot like last season. They ride Dobbins until he gets hurt and rotate Harvey and Coleman after that. Of course, McLaughlin and Beatty will see their 10 to 15% of snaps each too. My issue with Harvey is that he was a very inefficient runner last season, but an excellent pass catcher. J.K. Dobbins is my pick for this backfield, and we just hope that he can stay healthy. Moving on to the Commanders. This might be the most wide-open backfield in 2026. No one has the slightest clue on who will end up as the RB1 here. After letting Austin Eckler and Chris Rodriguez walk, this backfield now consists of Ja'Cory Cross-Merritt, a.k.a. Bill, Rashad White, Jerome Ford, Jeremy McNichols, and rookie Katron Allen. Last season, Jeremy McNichols led Commanders running backs in targets and receptions, while Bill led the team in rush attempts and rushing yards. Thankfully, all these players are late-round dart throws, and it won't cost you much if you miss. I believe Rashad White will be the receiving back in this offense given his skill set, and I think that Bill will get this early down role in the season but could lose time to either White or Allen if he doesn't come out playing well. But Bill is the option with the highest ceiling in my opinion. I just really wish Jeremiah Love would have fell to the Commanders and we wouldn't even be having this conversation. Next is the Patriots. This was one of the most frustrating backfields to guess last season. The rookie Travion Henderson practically didn't do anything until week 9 when veteran Ramondre Stevenson missed 3 games. But before that, Henderson only cracked 50% of the snaps once and only topped 8 fantasy points twice. Weeks 9 through 13, the floodgates were wide open and he was the RB5 through that span. Once Stevenson was back fully healthy in weeks 15 and 18, he exploded and was the overall running back 3 during that time. The scary part for Henderson came in the playoffs. He barely topped a 40% snap share, and against Denver in the conference championship, he only played 6% of the snaps. Season-long stats show that both had equal parts in receiving work and both averaged about 10 rush attempts per game. They are still paying Stevenson good money this year, but Henderson is the far more explosive and home run hitting back. He led the league in 50-plus yard rushes on almost half the touches. My guess for this season is both backs are equally utilized and both can finish as RB2s again this season. Next is the Steelers. Last season, this backfield snap percentage was a 50-50 split between Jaylen Warren and Kenneth Gainwell. Warren led the team in rush attempts and rushing yards, while Gainwell led the backfield in targets and receptions. He benefited from Aaron Rodgers checking the ball down often and actually finished top 5 amongst running backs in targets and receptions. From week 11 to 18, he was the RB10 in fantasy points. All of that to say, he's now gone and Aaron Rodgers is going to be back. All that production has to go somewhere. This backfield now consists of Jaylen Warren, Rico Dowdle, and sophomore Caleb Johnson. Dowdle was with the Panthers last season and practically took the starting job from Chuba Hubbard. We've seen Jaylen Warren in the past and have very good pass-catching stats and could very well swap to that role this season and have another 50-50 split with Dowdle. This is another backfield where I could see both backs finish as RB2s on the season. Next is the Vikings. This backfield was gross last season. Aaron Jones got hurt in week 2 and didn't come back until week 8. During that span, Jordan Mason was startable, but after that, neither running back was able to be trusted. Jones is going into his age 32 season, and Mason is just used as an early down plotter. Now we have the addition of rookie Damon Claiborne. Unless forced onto the field due to injuries, I just don't see him getting much playing time this season. This offense should be much better this season, giving Jones or Mason value with Kyler Murray at quarterback. A rushing quarterback always makes running backs more efficient, but there's no telling which one it will be. I assume that I would probably bet on the health of Jordan Mason and assume that Aaron Jones is going to miss time. Now we got the Panthers. Like I said with the Steelers section, Hubbard lost his job to Rico Dowdle after his injury. The team let Dowdle walk in free agency, though. I'm assuming that's because of their high hopes for Jonathan Brooks, being healthy. But Brooks and Hubbard are the only backs this battle will be between. And if Brooks stays healthy, I don't think Hubbard has a chance at beating him out for the starting gig. The only thing Hubbard has going for him is since Brooks was drafted in 2024, he's only played just a handful of snaps in the NFL due to back-to-back season-ending injuries. I'm excited to see Brooks back in action and having a breakout season. Now last, we got the Jaguars. This backfield is one of the most controversial ones in the fantasy circles. Some people believe in the Bashaw Tutin hype, and others think it's a trap. Travis Etienne's 260 carries and 52 targets are up for grabs this season since the Jags let him go in free agency. Now, Tutin showed some promise as a rookie last season, but the Jaguars signed Chris Rodriguez, who played for head coach Liam Cohen in college, and sophomore LaQuint Allen could also see some more work too. My best guess is that Rodriguez will be the early down grinder and Tutin will be the change of pace and red zone back. Unless Tutin is just completely outplaying Rodriguez, he could take over, but I'm also scared this offense is going to regress some. But yeah, guys, that's all for the video. We're going to be pumping more content out. Please like and subscribe.